Good morning. Hey, I thought I would do a real quick, low video quality behaviorism for classical conditioning in case anyone needs a review. So, hardest concept for students year in and year out would be the idea of the neutral stimulus. Okay, so I start with my neutral stimulus, and I'm going to pair that with an unconditioned stimulus, which we naturally know produces an unconditioned response. So let's start here. Let's say I stick you with a needle, right? I stab you real quick. That's a stimulus. You jump back. That's an unconditioned response. I don't have to teach you to jump back when you get stuck with something. Now, I'm going to play a loud buzzer noise. That's a neutral stimulus. When you hear that buzzer noise, it really doesn't have an effect. So we've got my buzzer, my needle, and you jumping. So now we get went, needle, went, needle, went, needle. Okay, buzzer, needle. What I'm trying to do is build what we call an association. So this is an association, buzzer equals needle. I have accomplished that as soon as you provide a similar response to jumping backwards. Now, you might not jump back when you hear that buzzer, but you might go on high alert and look, right? So now what we've created is we've taken that unconditioned response that you provided to an unconditioned stimulus, and that is now a conditioned response that is provided when the neutral stimulus is given, which means this is no longer neutral. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is no longer a neutral stimulus. Now it has become a conditioned stimulus that elicits a conditioned response. We good? That's classical conditioning in a nutshell. It's an association between a neutral and an unconditioned stimulus that elicits a conditioned stimulus. It creates the existence of a conditioned stimulus, which produces the same response as the unconditioned stimulus, or a similar one, which we would call our conditioned response. At times, what we'll see in the Baby Albert experiment does this pretty well, is stimulus generalization. They made Albert afraid of rats, but he really became stimulus generalization, which is going to be the idea that because I'm afraid of the one item, I generalize out to all things that are similar to it. So you might start to elicit that same fear response to any sudden loud noise with the thought that that means needle is coming. Hope that helps. Have a wonderful day. Hit me up with any questions.